Hello and welcome to part 3 of the series where we're going through comparing the Williams FW42 to the Mercedes W10. The first one we looked at the front of the car, the second part we looked at the middle car, now the final bit we're going to look at the rear wing, the T-wing and the diffuser and see how each one worked and comparing the two to each other. So let's start with the Mercedes at the rear wing. So what I've done is I've created a line. You can see it there, and it's the same on each car. So we can see where the air on each line from each car is coming from and where it's going and how each is working. So remember, this wing is, the height is stipulated by the regulations, so there can't be that much height difference between the wing. It's more of a design of how much air goes to that wing from the front of the car to the back. So there you can see all of the air from nearly there till there on the Mercedes goes to the back wing. Then there, from there, a lot of the front going over to the back. So there you can see. Not much to say about the where the airflow is there. It's more if you look at the Williams now from the top view. You can see the amount of air that they're pushing into the rear wing is different, and their design is causing more of air to bleed off. So it seemed that was maybe the Williams design philosophy was to kind of push the air off to the side. I'm not sure, but I think whatever the philosophy was, wasn't really working that well for the team last year. So hopefully this year they fix some of those problems that they had. So there you can see how much extra air the Mercedes were able to get over that rear wing. If we go over to the T-wing now, so again starting at the Mercedes, you can see them taking all this air, pushing it through the T-wing, getting the speed there, changing the direction of the air to increase the downforce of the rear wing. So instead of this air coming off down the side here, they're kind of flattening it out and increasing the speed as it goes underneath the wing there. If you then look at the Williams, you can see they had less air going to the T-wing, less air then going to the rear wing, and also the whole philosophy then push the air out. You can see the speed here, difference between the two. So the shorter car is the Williams. On the side, you'll see there the speed area here. It's very different between the two cars and the amount of air that the T-wing is pushing underneath there. Let's just go to the rear wing as well. So then there you can see the different philosophy of the two. Before we go into the diffuser area, you can see the clear difference between the two. This one being the Williams with a more of a profiled Venturi that they have here with the Mercedes being a lot narrow for longer and then opening up to the side. So similar thing, I created a line just showing where the air is coming from. So with the Mercedes, you can see they're getting the air to stay underneath the floor, getting the air to go to the back. They're getting all this air from here underneath from the barge boards area. You can see how they turned all this air down with these vanes here, and these vanes here creating sealing air. And then these vanes here pulling air underneath the car. So then this air then swirled, sealed it, went to the back, and then the low pressure there as it expands. The air speeds up. That speeding up of the air creates the low pressure. And then as it opens, the vortex is there. So then they're also getting air here through the top, through these vanes here, sealing it nicely, getting more air down to seal. Now we look at the Williams. So similarly, we get air from the front here, getting worked by the barge boards area. So air here, trying to push all of it down here with these wings here, under the car. It gets pushed off the side. These wings here, all these little wings here to try and get air underneath. But there you can see the air is just bleeding out a bit, not as sealed as the Mercedes. And there's a bit of air coming in to try and seal through the side here. Coming here underneath around the tire. And out the back through the diffuser. So if we just look comparing the two underneath. So here's the Williams, you can see. And the Mercedes there. So the Mercedes clearly got a lot more air underneath the car, which was able to work the floor a lot more, have more downforce. So there you can see the amount of blue area, the low pressure at the back. It's a lot more. They had a longer car and they had more low pressure underneath the car, more surface area, while the Williams, smaller car, smaller area. The front seems to be working well, but then again it's a smaller area. So let me then just put all three of these on. Now you can see the difference between the two. From the top, more air was going through the back from the Mercedes side and less from the Williams. So there you can see that. Let me just put on all my stream traces and then we can clearly see the different philosophy between the two cars. we're just fixing the color mapping. So from the top, you can see the air from the Mercedes is all nicely together, while the Williams has this large vortex and a lot of air bleeding off to the side. From underneath, you can see larger speed area here underneath, higher speed through to the back. The Mercedes was together. The Williams car had this large vortex off the side. From the front there, Williams down the side here. The Mercedes is nice and neat. There's the Williams, and there's the Mercedes. From the back, the Williams here with this large wake, the vortex. There you can see how the difference between the diffusers and a difference in the vortex that they produced at the back. The sealing air, the amount of air that gets wasted here by the Williams compared to all the air that's kind of attached and used by the Mercedes car. From the side there, the Williams, and then the Mercedes there. There's some caveats. There was an error with the Williams one. I didn't actually rotate the wheel on this one. That's why you see why the Mercedes has this vortex here, low pressure behind the tire, and not so much with the Williams. I'll rerun this simulation and see if there's any major difference between the two. If there is, then I'll just re-update the videos to show the difference. Okay, thanks for watching and look out for more. I've done the McLaren simulation. So in the next couple of days, I'll process that data and make some videos and release them. So thanks for watching. Remember to subscribe and ring that bell for notifications of when those next videos come out.